Hello darlings, how are we? I am on a bit of a roll today. The sun is out. I spent the entire morning gardening. I say gardening very loosely. I mean, I feel like when you say the word gardening, it sounds like I was doing impressive stuff, like planting loads of seeds and like doing like really, you know, cool stuff that I'm gonna learn to do. My mom's gonna show me loads of stuff this weekend. Anyway, that's not what I was doing. I was doing like the boring kind of gardening. Things like de-weeding, getting rid of like the dead leaves, brushing the decking, brushing the paths. Oh my god, I'm so boring. Sorry, it was actually really wholesome though. See, doing some gardening in the sun. You feel amazing. You feel like you are smashing adulting, but then it's one of those jobs. You literally feel like you've achieved so much and you expect to turn around and see like a whole new garden and then nothing looks any different. So it's actually not that rewarding in that sense, do you know what I mean? It's like the type of thing where if my boyfriend was to come over and I'd be like, look, I spent 5 hours in my garden, can you tell? He'd literally be like, yeah. I feel like my face keeps getting very red. I actually got my microneedling done 2 days ago now. Yeah, 2 days ago. So for the first, it was like midday, so for the first day and a half you're not supposed to touch your skin at all. You're not even supposed to wash your face. That's not with every type of microneedling, by the way, but with the one I get, this is what she recommends to do, because of she puts these like I don't know what she puts on my skin, but whatever it is, you're meant to like leave it on there for ages. So you're not really supposed to exercise, you're not supposed to like bring sweat or like any kind of flush to the face, you're not supposed to put anything on it, not even moisturizer, you're not supposed to go anywhere near the sun. And so yeah, for the first day and a half that was that. Whereas now I can be in the sun, but I should be wearing factor 50 and like not even really using a moisturizer. I think I could use something quite gentle, and I can use like hypochlorous spray and like a very simple face wash, but that's about the height of it. And I'm not supposed to pick any of the dry bits. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but all around my nose is getting very flaky, and when I felt my face for the first time today, when I was able to wash it in the shower, it felt like sandpaper. It felt so weird. But yeah, this is what happened last time, and it wasn't crazy. I didn't like shed like a snake or anything like that. I feel like sometimes you see really crazy like transformations where it causes your skin to like fully shed over the course of a week. It didn't do that to me at all. It maybe just does a little bit of dryness, mainly on my nose, and just like dry texture on the rest of my face, and then before you know it, my skin will be glowing. Well, fingers crossed if it goes the same way as it did last time. I was really pleased with the results of it last time. It's probably the only like thing I've got done to my skin where I've really been like, okay, I really saw a difference in that. So I'm really enjoying the microneedling. I think I'll get it. They recommend if you're doing it to like target skin problems, which I am, to do like 3 back to back. So you can spread that out like every month, or you can do every 2 months. I'm doing every 2 months, but just for those 3, and then after that you can kind of just get it like once a year. So yeah, that's my plan with it, just because I did like it so much. But anyway, I'm on a bit of a roll with doing all my gardening this morning. I'm feeling productive. I'm feeling like I'm ready to get shit done. And I thought a big job I could tackle with you guys is clearing out my wardrobe and getting that shit on Vinted or Depop. I love a big clear out when it comes to the start of a new season. Like, I'm really bad at clearing out my clothes. You'll see this throughout the video, but I'm very sentimental with my clothes. I hold on to them for far too long. I mean, sometimes it's good, like I really get wear out of my clothes, but sometimes it's also not essential. It's like, you know, that's been sitting in your wardrobe for 6 years and you're hanging on to it because you wore it for your 18th birthday, or because you wore it for your GCSE results night. I literally still have that outfit for that reason. So yeah, I'm a little bit too sentimental sometimes, and I need to be a little bit more cutthroat. But anyway, I do like to try and do a bit of a clear out when it's coming into a new season. Spring, summer is here, and I just find it's a good time because it's like you're in that transitional phase. You're starting to dress differently. You're able to see like, okay, what did I not wear last summer, and if I didn't wear last summer, am I likely to wear it again this summer? And then it makes some room in case you want to make any little new purchases for the season, which is the goal. I'm gonna build my dream summer wardrobe. We're gonna try and get 95, maybe 90% of it secondhand, and we're doing it all on a budget. My little hack for you guys, if you really want to do this on a budget, do a clear out at the start of every season, get your shit sold, keep the money in your like Vinted or Depop balance, and then just get your new bits with the balance, and then it's essentially free. Girl math says that that is completely free, because the money never actually goes in or out of your account. So like nothing's actually changed. You've essentially just done a little clothes swap. So that's what we're gonna do today. I currently just have piles of clothes everywhere in this room. Things I'm gonna try on, things I'm gonna sell, things I'm unsure about that I'm gonna do a little try on of. Although I hate trying on clothes when I look like this, like when my hair is a literal bird's nest and I have no makeup on, because it's not really, like, it's not really gonna give me a realistic picture of how it's gonna be worn. But we'll see. This is a pile of things I've actually already sold. All of this stuff out here in this box and bags are already on my Vinted. And like, how long are you supposed to keep stuff before you just decide, okay, they're not gonna sell? There's actually, where did they go? Oh, okay, so this whole pile of clothes is already on my Vinted, but I just feel like the pictures could be a lot better. They're in like a very dark room. They're too far away in a mirror photo. So we're gonna do everything, because it's nice and bright today, we're gonna take everything like hung up against the white wardrobe and just give it a more fair shot of selling, I think, because I mean, no one's gonna buy it when you can't actually see it. So yeah, all of this and this we need to photograph. Oh, all of this, yeah, all of that we need to photograph as well. Wow, we've got a lot. These have sold. I need to package these. I just get the little mailer bags from Poundland. You get like 6 bags in 1 pack for £1. I was gonna sell this skirt. Can you see her? Oh my god. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't know what I was thinking. I think it's because I literally bought it over a year ago. I got it around Christmas time in a vintage shop in Dublin. And I'm like, why have I not worn this yet? And I don't know if I was waiting for like the perfect moment to wear it to like a cool festival or something. Just fucking wear it. It's a cool skirt. So yeah, that's not getting sold. I need your help on this one. Wait, let me try her on. I got this from a vintage shop a few months ago and I still haven't worn it. The label's literally still on it. In fairness, I haven't really had the chance to wear it. Like, the sun's only out now. It's very much giving summer wine, summer festival, summer beer garden. Do you know what I mean? The only thing is with this top, like, I really don't have the boobs to be filling like a proper corset. Not that it's like a proper boned corset, but I don't have the boobs to be filling that. This feels very exposing. You know what? Maybe I just need one of those sticky bras. I'm gonna keep it. If I don't wear it this summer, I can sell it. This little sparkly number from Zara. I did in fact wear this on my interrailing trip when I was 18. I think it's time to say goodbye to her. Another little sparkly number from Glassworks. I actually do love this dress. In my head I was like, I've worn this enough. Like, I have worn this to the back teeth, but it is just a handy dress to have. But I also did get a stain in it. I would consider myself quite good at getting stains removed because I'm pretty clumsy and end up with stains on absolutely everything. So I've had to get good at removing stains, but this one I just cannot get rid of. And it's not that noticeable, but it's noticeable to me because I know it's there. I think this has to go. This is cute, little turquoise slit dress kind of thing. This was also vintage. Do I want this? I don't know if I've even ever worn this, have I? Let me try it on. Okay, wait, maybe she's actually kind of stunning. Wait, why have I not worn this before? I don't know. This is getting a new lease of life. Right, this is one that's sentimental and I have found hard to throw away even though I haven't worn it yet. But I got this in India when I was there doing my yoga teacher training. And like, it is such a beautiful dress. It is so gorgeous. And I got my mum one that's like the exact same shape but just a different fabric. Hers is like a silky fabric, it's not a see-through one, and it's like blue and orange and it's so beautiful and she wears it all the time on holiday. It's so stunning on her. But I just feel like it being see-through but then also like the rhinestones, it's like too dressy to just wear during the day like as a beach cover up, but then not dressy enough because it doesn't cover you properly to wear at night. Like, it's that weird, like, I don't know where to wear it to. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm sorry, that would be criminal to get rid of. Are you joking me? And the fact that like no one else, well, not that no one else has it, I'm sure there's people in the world that have this, but like, yeah, no, this is too cool and unique to throw out. Sorry, look at that. That's epic. I'll have to find a way I can wear this. Any suggestions, please throw them my way. Another little see-through moment. This is a House of Sunny dress. Sorry, I really also need to cover myself in this one. I am not obsessed with this. I did wear this to an event in London and I just wore like black underwear under it, but I feel I could wear this as like, I could wear the skirt out with something over the top, you know? Got this little number in All Saints last year. Now, it is a little bit boring and I don't think it's doing a lot for me, but it is like a nice, simple, easy dress that you can literally just put on a little pair of black sandals, black flip-flops and call it a day. And sometimes you just need a good dress like that in your wardrobe where you just don't need to think. It's like a good holiday dress, you know? God, this dress is actually really epic. I feel it's not very my style currently. Oh my god, I look insane right now, sorry. With my hair like this, I actually can't even look at myself in the viewfinder. This is a vintage Marnie dress. So fucking cool. Like the pattern, the pockets. This is epic. It might not be me right now, but it was me at one point, and it might be again, and I'm not selling it. We may have a recurring theme here. Do you know what? Sometimes, I can't get the sip. Sometimes, even if you're not gonna end up selling the clothes, I think it's good to just try it all on and have a newfound love for things. Is this cute? I think this is really cute. I love myself a little flowy tiered moment. I mean, this, she's gaping. We could maybe do a little, mending there. A little stitch in there. Yeah, we're keeping this. I got this in Australia. She's absolutely stunning doll. Okay, we've got a little satin midi skirt. You know what, the funny thing is, I think I got this altered at the time to fit me low-waisted, and it does not fit me low-waisted anymore. I just don't think this is very me. I have one silver satin midi skirt, and I think I don't need a pink one as well. I think if you would always line them up, I would always pick the silver one. And that's what's telling me I should probably just sell this. I can't make my mind up on this one. She's kind of cool. Like, it'd be really cool for like a very particular kind of event. But I just feel like I don't go to that kind of thing. And I don't know. It's like, it's cute, but it's also a bit tacky. But I love tacky sometimes, but it has to fit the vibe of, do you know what I mean? What shoes would I wear this with? I do love lilac, and I do love that it's a bit like metallic-y lilac. The frills are cool. Like, everything about it individually I like. I just, when I put it on me, I do feel like I'm wearing a little bit of a like frilly bin bag kind of, you know, like that sound. I'll let you be the judge of this one. Tell me in the comments. I'm not really in my waistcoat era at the moment, but a cute little waistcoat is always handy to have. Right, this with the flares is actually giving me the ick, but yeah, I feel like this is just a good basic. God, having a cat, I swear nothing is ever, like, even when things are straight out of the washing machine, they're still covered in hair. I don't even know how that's possible. This is also kind of giving waistcoat, but it's more like a halter neck kind of shirt. I think this is actually really cute. Look at the little ruffles along the buttons. I don't know if I've ever worn this. I feel like my sister maybe gave this to me. Oh my god, the cat, yeah, this is definitely from my sister because this has white cat hair on it. We've got this tie front top from Minkadink. This is actually gorgeous. Like, this color in a silk fabric is so beautiful. The only reason this is in the pile is because I do have this in baby blue, and I do feel like I would probably reach for baby blue more. Like, baby blue just feels a little bit more wearable. But there's something to be said about an emerald green silk fabric with just a black trouser for a night out. Like, yeah, I'm keeping this. Right, this was also a little vintage find in a shop in London. It's giving me like Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie back in the day. This is very 90s. I kind of love it. This is such a cute wee lace vest, but I just don't wear it. I think I've literally worn it once. And you know what? Butter yellow. I hate that everyone's calling it butter yellow. It's just fucking pale yellow. But we can call it butter yellow actually, that's fine. Butter yellow is really popping off right now, so maybe someone would want this and someone would wear it a lot more than me. I thought I was gonna sell this, but I kind of love it. Do you know what? The reason I thought I was gonna sell it is because I thought this neckline was a bit weird. Thought it was a bit too much, but I actually think it's kind of cool. And with the little exposed seams going on and then it running into the neck, I actually really like this. And I did get it tailored to fit me, so yeah. We're keeping this. This is my last thing I have to try on. Let's get this shit on Vinted or Depop. I don't really have a preference over which, but for some reason I couldn't sign into my Depop for ages, so just by default I have been using Vinted more recently. I'll probably just stick with Vinted, to be honest. It's quite easy. Right, this is my big pile of clothes we now need to take photos of. Okay, so the way I like to do it, put a hanger here on my wardrobe so it's just a nice plain background and it's good lighting at the moment, so I don't need to worry about setting up any lights. And for skirts I'll get one of those clippy hangers, and then I like to just always have a little lint roller on hand and some wipes. Wipes more for shoes. I like to give shoes a wipe down in the soles of them so it just looks better in photographs, obviously. And like, you don't want to be sending people like pure dirty shoes. Come on, do better. I also lint roll things before I put them in the parcel bag to post them again, living with a cat. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to purchase something and it arrive and it have either a human or a cat hair on it. It's just not the vibe, is it? 6 weeks later, I needed some time to sell all my shit and to curate my dream summer wardrobe. Now, you wouldn't know it from looking at the pile of clothes I've still got left to sell that like haven't been sold yet, and from the pile of clothes that are still yet to be photographed and go on. It's actually insane. I feel like it's taking over my house, but I managed to make a good whack though. My Vinted balance is currently sitting on £700, although that would have been from before. Like, that's not just from what I sold for this video, you know, like this is from prior to that as well, and that's after me buying it. Oh my god, that's crazy. And I feel so good about it because I haven't spent any money, and everything secondhand, like bought from my Vinted balance, free. I hate my hair like this so much. I haven't worn it like this in ages, but I was like practicing different hairstyles today because I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, and I was like, do I suck it up and do a slick back hairstyle of some sort, because I feel like it does look nice for the likes of weddings and things where you wear a smarter dress. Like, as much as I love my curls, you wear that every single day, you know, like can you not wear something a bit smarter for a wedding? So I was trying out different styles, and like I was taking photos of them all, and I was going down to my boyfriend and showing him them, and then at the end we were like sat eating dinner and I was like, ultimately I just do like my curls better though, and he was like, yeah, same. So I think I'm just gonna wash it after this. Oh sorry, I actually told a lie. I did buy 2 new things. These are just little strappy cami tops, and I just got them in Dunnes. They were £4, which is kind of crazy. I kind of wish I got something a little bit more expensive and more doesn't scream everything that a £4 top screams. I don't mean visibly, I mean what that entails behind the scenes. Not really what I usually go for. I'm usually good at doing my research and like, you know, finding the good basic from the good place. But I was asking for recommendations and people were saying tank air, and I was like, no harm, but I'm not spending 80 quid on a vest top. Like, that's just not happening. I feel like maybe the Tala ones could be a good shout, but again, I would need to try them out first. They've actually opened a new store in London, so maybe the next time I'm in London I'll try out their like basics and their vest tops. But I basically just needed like a good little spaghetti strap vest top. Now these were really long, as in you could pull them down to like literally cover your bum long, so I did get them altered to sit just like, I didn't want them to be cropped. I'm not, I went through a real phase of loving everything cropped. I'm not really about that anymore. I like things to sit at the waist, you know, like I don't mind a little bit of skin showing, but I'm not gonna have my whole belly out. So these are really nice because you can kind of tell from here, but they just sit at a really nice part of my midriff. But yeah, I'm gonna show you everything I've got now. First up is this gorgeous dress. She's vintage Monsoon. I'm obsessed with her. I really highly recommend looking up Monsoon into Vinted or Depop because they have a lot of cool things from back in the day. It's a perfect length, it's nice and flowy at the bottom. You can dress her up, you can dress her down. I literally wore this to the pub with boots and a bomber jacket, but it would also look gorgeous with a pair of sandals or flip-flops. Stripes are so back, and I love this yellow and grey combo. It's got a little elasticated cuff at the wrist. I actually didn't know if I was gonna like this neckline, but I really do, and I think even if you wear a t-shirt under it and if you wanted it to be higher, it would be nice as well. This skirt isn't actually new. It's probably a few years old from Peachy Den. It's just their wee like mini cargo skirt, but it was too small on me. Well, I could still fit into it, but it was like really high-waisted when I wore it, and I didn't want it to be high-waisted, and it just felt a little bit uncomfortable and tight. And it was one of those ones where I was like, do I just move on from it and sell it, or can I adjust it to fit me now? And I was able to shift the buttons along. So I took the buttons out and then sewed them in at different points so that it wraps a little bit lower waisted, and now I love it so much more. I've got like a whole new lease of life with this skirt. A little midi vintage Laura Ashley skirt. I'm so obsessed with this. I'm really into this kind of, what do you call it, tartan plaid. How amazing is this? I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much, and I love that it's very much a winter and a summer skirt. This and the vintage Laura Ashley skirt where Vintage Market finds. This is so cool. It's very like distressed, very lots going on. My sister thought this was horrific when I bought it because she was with me. I did have to get it taken in, but do you know what? I think I'm gonna have to go back and get it taken in where it's sitting very low-waisted there. My knickers are literally coming out. Got this cute vintage Cookeye vest top. Cookeye is actually another really good brand to search for. This is such a good one for, you know, when you just want to wear something simple and all black, but you really want to jazz it up with like a lot of silver jewelry. I think I just searched eyelet top or something to find this. More vintage Cookeye, but this time a little cardi vest set. How cute is that? This little cami is secondhand accessorized. I swear accessorized and monsoon are the same thing, but I'm obsessed with the little mint green detailing. Okay, I told another lie. I actually did get a third thing from the vintage market that I completely forgot about because it wasn't in the pile that I'd set aside for this video. But I got these stripy shorts and they're very much giving dad shorts. Like I swear my dad would have worn these on holiday 15 years ago with us as kids. But I'm so obsessed with them. I think they'd be so nice with a wee pair of flip-flops or like a red flip-flop heel, like a little flip-flop kitten heel. I love them so much. I've already worn them. You might have seen these on my Instagram. Okay, just keeping the black vest under this because this number is very see-through. But how cute is this dress? It really gives me like very Woodland Fairy vibes. I'm obsessed with her. I see this at a festival. I see this over a bikini on the beach. I wore it to Tate McRae but with a jersey over the top of it, so you could just see this half poking out, and I got so many questions on where the skirt was from. Another see-through one. This is actually a Sousa Musa dress. I think they brought this out maybe 2 summers ago and I always had my eye on it. I never ended up buying it, but the fact that I still knew I wanted it 2 years later proved to me that I could get it. So anyway, I found it on Vinted for a lot cheaper and I love it. And I love a good lace piece to layer with. I think lace anything is good for layering. And last but certainly not least, I found a dress to wear to a Spanish wedding I'm going to in September. Now I know this dress probably wouldn't be dressy enough for like an at-home wedding, but I feel like a summer Spanish wedding, it's not starting till 5 p.m. Like it's very much like in the Spanish garden drinking wine and tapas. You know what I mean? Like it's very much those vibes. It's not in a church. Like, yeah, you get it. Anyway, I don't know how I managed to stumble across this. Honestly, I've built, you know the way people say I built my For You page brick by brick on TikTok? I have done that, but on Depop and Vinted, because when I just open my home screen, like my explore page on the 2 apps, it's like a completely personalized shop. It's like everything I've ever wanted there. It's so dangerous actually. Like I love it, but it's also so bad because it knows me so well where it's impossible to not see a million things that I like. But anyway, I found this gorgeous dress. I feel like this angle, this clip is not gonna do it justice. I don't know if you can see, but it basically has like a waterfall. Is that what you call it? Where it's like shorter at the front and dips at the back. It's like a grey mesh fabric. Oh my god, the straps just broke. Oh my god. And I just got that strap shortened as well. I'm gonna have to bring that back to him and get him to put more stitches in it. It's like a grey mesh fabric, but over a yellow fabric. So it gives it this really cool, like swishy yellow effect. And I just know it'll be so good for cha-cha-chaing and dancing the night away at a Spanish wedding. How good is this? And it's not too short at the front because I was worried about that. I was worried it was gonna be like a mini dress at the front, but it's not at all. It comes like past my knees. So yeah, she's perfect aside from the fact that the strap just broke. Imagine that literally happened on the day. Look how teeny the straps are. I think I'm gonna ask him to put stitches in like all of the corners of the straps just for good measure.